Hello, my darlings, my loves. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back. I'm Kylan. Today's pick a card is like, who is secretly admiring you, and what do they admire about you, and why aren't they telling you? We are going to go in depth. This is a deep dive reading. Let's check it out. Four piles. Who is admiring you secretly? Yes, there are always people thinking all kinds of wonderful things about all of you, and they're not telling you for a variety of reasons. Think about it. You don't always tell everybody every beautiful thing you think about them, right? So we're going to look at what they do think and what they aren't saying, and who is it, like how, to the best of our ability, we're going to determine who it is. And your spirit teams are here with me at kylinlight always. Okay, 1, 2, 3, or 4. You guys want to pick out what vibes for you. Here we have this beautiful Fool card. These are all from the Serpent Fire Tarot with the unicorn. Then I have an Empress. If you know film, you will know that that is Elizabeth Taylor playing Cleopatra. So maybe you're relating to that energy. We have this beautiful moon card. I love this version of the moon card in this deck. It's so gorgeous. And then we have Temperance for you, my very, very grounded feeling, like spiritually connected meditators. And if you guys are resonating with more than one pile, it's because more than one person is admiring you and not telling you about it, and you want to know. So, like, by all means, what is going on here? Okay, I'm like, there's a speck of dust. By all means, you guys, pick more than one pile if you want to hear more than one pile. Like always, that's there for you. Okay, let's listen. Piles 1, 2, 3, or 4. Timestamps in the description box below. So excited. Going super in depth. Yay. Oh, hello, my unicorns, my pile ones. Wow, you guys. I am so already, like, I get you, I relate to you. You chose the unicorn energy, just all about that. This is my, like, unicorn. I mean, it's an Asian mythological unicorn, and whatever. Anyway, feeling you. So, what are you guys, like, seriously, like, how many people are attracted to you, like, already? Like, this is just kind of like, if you have unicorn energy, if you are attracted to unicorn energy, you are a dreamy, magical being. End of story. So I can already tell you guys that, like, based on that, like, Spirit's like, you are magic. And people know it, see it, feel it, sense it. Like, they want to taste it, they want to touch it. So that is, like, a thing that you guys have definitely got going on already, my pile one. So, like, what do people secretly admire about you? If people aren't telling you that they know that you're a dreamy, magical being, they are thinking it, they are feeling it. Now, is that to everybody's taste? No. So does everybody necessarily admire that? No. But do the people who are admiring you admire that? Abso-freaking-lutely. Pile one. So right away, people who are admiring you, whether they're telling you or not, like, they are admiring how incredibly magical and dreamy you are. I'm also getting for you, my pile ones, that you guys have, like, a lot of sort of like multi-dimensional energy, that you guys really understand that this world is kind of like a veil of illusion, and that there's a lot going on under the surface, and you guys are not only able to perceive that, but you kind of operate in that energy. I'm hearing a lot of you are very, like, vivid dreamers. You're very lucid dreamers. Like, you get, like, you're spending a lot of time busy on other planes of existence. Now, is that something that people admire about you? Yes. And that was also just a little bit of an aside from Spirit, where they're like, we see you. Like, we see you, pile ones. And they just want you to know that. That is beautiful. Never lose this quality, this magical quality about yourselves, okay? And also, just before I get into a little more detail about who is secretly admiring you, your Spirit team wants you guys to know that, like, if you have a concern that you are, like, too magical, too dreamy, too woo-woo, they're like, absolutely not a problem for you, because in being who you are and resonating at the vibrational frequency, and, like, in this sort of multi-dimensional magical realms that you guys are naturally attuned to, that's, like, naturally harmonious for you, my pile ones, that is attracting just the right people. And I'm hearing also, like, you're attracting people, these people that are admiring you, they're people of a certain quality. So there might not actually be like this insane quantity of people. It's like you guys have something really special going on. And for people to recognize that, they need to be a little bit special themselves. So, so that's a thing. All right, let's have a look. Who is this? Ooh, Page of Swords. Okay. So this is someone who's very, I want to say like intellectual, but not in there isn't rigidity here. Hold on. Hermit. Okay, there's a playfulness with the Page of Swords. There's a youthfulness with the Page of Swords. Yeah, okay, yeah, this is what I'm saying too about people who are like, they're special. They have like, they get it. Like these are someone who is kind of like a little bit of an introvert is what I'm hearing. Oh, and the Two of Swords. Yeah, okay. So yeah, this is someone who, okay, first of all, this person is not coming forward to tell you how they feel and that they admire you because they are shy, but also they don't see that you want to hear it. So they like have this, they see you clearly, by the way, because the swords have like a lot of clarity, and they would like to like come forward with that clarity, but that's more of the Knight energy, and the Page energy is there's something new. So I'm getting that this, yeah, okay. So this person who's secretly admiring you guys right now, they're shy, they're in hermit mode, they're not coming forward, that they've actually kind of like just sort of like had a revelation about you recently, that their perspective, that they're seeing you as a sort of magical being that you are, is kind of new. And they think you absolutely do not see them, and you absolutely do not know that they feel this way. That in fact, what I'm hearing for a lot of you is that like you have no idea that this person thinks you like that you levitate, like that you can fly. I'm also hearing that it kind of hit them like a bit of a revelation, and so they're processing it, and they need to process it before they come forward. So this is a person as well who's not like they're not rash, okay? They like to plan things out. I'm hearing they're hiding a little bit, and it's really because like they want to know, ooh, okay, I'm hearing, what I'm hearing for you guys is they want to know what you want to hear. They really don't want to mess this up. Wow, they like really like you guys. Okay, I'm gonna get some more information. Wow, that's sweet. This is sweet, you guys. Okay, the Crowley Tarot wants to talk. Oh, and hey, if you're new to my channel and you skipped right to the timestamps and did not watch my intros, I'm Kylan. Hi, welcome to my channel. And of course, if you're returning, luminous beings, my loves, hi, welcome back, welcome back. I love this reading, right? This is so delicious. So I'm aiming for giving you guys sort of more in-depth kind of long form readings every Friday. And it's just that I'm going to be traveling all over Europe for the next few months, and I'm living my dream life. And I'm like, okay, I have to show up for my reading. So you guys, I'm working it out. And the good news is that, Spirit's very, very clear when they're like, we want you to do a reading. We want you to do a reading now. We want it to be about this. I'm like, okay. I just work here. All right, let's get a little more information about who this is. I'm hearing very clearly for you guys that, Spirit is saying there are many people actually who see how magical you guys are. In terms of like hardcore admiring you, there's one person who is crushing about it and about how magical you are, to the point of being almost in like a little bit of obsession, and they're totally keeping it to themselves. They are not coming forward with this, and they are not telling this about you. But this person is so they're hogging up all the airwaves of this reading pile once, thinking about you. That's how intense this is for them. So this is who your spirit team wants to talk about right now. Oh my gosh, yeah, okay. So we have here the Four of Discs, or the Four of Pentacles, which is a power card. This is also a card of like a foundation and a card of structure. And one of the things is that they're seeing you guys as someone who they're admiring, how like they see you as someone who manages to be grounded in the midst of having like all of this incredible magical ability. And they don't get it. They're like, how can they be both like on the planet and have their feet on the ground while also having their head in the unicorn rainbow sky. And they really admire this. I'm also hearing that it's something they want for themselves. So this is part of the reason why they're not coming forward, is they want to feel a little more grounded in this. I'm hearing that you guys have actually like swept them off their feet, okay? Like, and sometimes this Page of Swords has like almost like a sweeping energy to it. I'm thinking about how in the Crowley deck, the Page of Swords is like very much about like sweeping and clearing away what doesn't work. And you can see how here there is this kind of like this sort of sweeping movement, this momentum. Again, it's not a coming forward like with the Knight. It's more like, it's like a bit of a revelation. The Page of Swords is a little bit like the Ace of Swords, and that is sort of like a new idea. So again, they've really, even if they've known you for a long time, they've seen you recently in a new light, and they're like processing. This balance that you guys have though, it's blowing their minds. Oof. And blowing their hearts open. Look at this Ace of Cups. This is the card of like overflowing love. Okay, pile ones, yeah, they're in love with you. They're this person, this secret admirer, doesn't just admire you. These are real love feelings, and they're bowled over by them. They are processing, and they're a little bit like, oh my God, don't look at me, don't see me. Can you see that character here in this Two of Swords? It's like, they feel shy. They feel so shy, and they have no idea like how their feelings are going to be received. So they're just sort of holding on to them right now. Oop, Knight of Swords. Okay, they're waiting to come forward. They are like really want to come forward. They are burning with a passion. Fortunately, it's the Ace of Cups, but it's not like it's not like actually gonna like burn them up. It's beautiful. It is love. But pile okay. Yeah, pile ones, they're not ready, but they are going to tell you like that is going to happen. At least that's their intention, and they just want to get it right. So again, you can see here how this Knight of Swords is like, it is moving forward. The swords also speak to communication. They really want to tell you. Gosh, they're so overwhelmed. You guys knocked somebody on their butts. Like, yeah, okay. So Spirit is saying that if you guys, so that you guys have, up until this reading, have had no idea that you are attracted to this idea in order to get this information, and they want you to really like, they're saying that you guys are psychic enough that who this person is could be revealed to you actually in your dream time, or that you intuitively know, like you know who it was the last time you saw them, that they were like tongue-tied or flabbergasted or just, blown away by something you did either at work or are doing, or something you're posting on social media or whatever. Like you guys do have an inkling of who this person is. And if you don't, Spirit is saying that you will, especially with this energy of coming forward. And again, how much this person is taking up the airwaves, and that's part of the Swords energy over here. And like sometimes it's like air signs as well, but I think this is more about like, it's just like the cosmic radio waves. Like they are thinking about you all the time. Wow. Oh my gosh. 10 of Cups. Wish fulfillment on like a heart level. Okay. They have all the dreams about you, my loves. All the dreams. They want total fulfillment. And I'm hearing that this Ace of Cups and 10 of Cups, this speaks to how this would be for you as well. You would really, really like this person in your life. So, this is pretty romantic. I mean, it is possible this is someone who like wants to work with you, but like you guys, they are, if that's the case, they're crushing on you professionally. But like seriously, pile ones, they are so admiring this incredible balance you have of being completely magical, yet powerful and grounded on this planet. And you are like so much Cups here, like you make them feel. And that wouldn't be the case if you weren't also like a feeler. Something I'm getting here too is that because they're in their heads a lot with this Page and Knight of Swords energy, and the Hermit, which is like inner reflection, it's like I'm like in my cave on the mountain reaching enlightenment. That's great. But also like there's like this gushing overflow of emotion, and that they really, you guys have like triggered that for them, and that is a good thing, because they have been kind of intellectual, like, and a little bit dried up in that. And that's part of the sort of hiding in the Two of Swords. They really don't know how to come out and meet someone who is as magical and as intuitive as you are. They're also like really bowled over because your ability to be, again, both earthly and grounded and have this solid foundation in your life, while at the same time like having these incredible magical superpowers, this intuition, this like multi-dimensionality. You like understand stuff, you're willing to take risks. I mean, this is the Fool card, you know, like you'll just go for things. Like, they don't know how to do that, and they're so inspired by how you do that. And like, you are someone who they see can like really meet them and match them and balance them, and also help them grow. That like, you guys kind of like, you guys would be this sort of nice match. And there's the thing about in the Hermit card as well, as there, so you can see this so much coming together of the duality here, of this sort of light and dark energy. There's a lot of sort of yin-yanging, yin-yanging, I don't know, I just made that up. But there's really this like balancing of energies like here in this card. And for you, my pile ones, like this relationship really could do that. And it's starting to happen for this person who is admiring you and not telling you yet. This is starting to happen for them because of you. You've really, really sparked something so beautiful. Okay, I love this. I love this reading. All right, the crystal inspirations want to talk to. Wow, pile ones. I love this. I love the fulfillment that's here. I love the love that's here. I love that they are like planning to come forward and say something to you, and they're just getting their ish together. Like, they're really trying to refine their balance. And it is partly too because you guys are grounded, and they know this about you. As dreamy as you are, they can't just come forward until they're like sane. And right now they're like a little bit crazy in love. Like, they're a little bit insane over you right now. They're a little obsessed, and that wouldn't necessarily, you wouldn't necessarily be attracted to that either. Like, they really need to come into their own balance with the energies here before they come forward and really share with you this incredible overflowing feeling that they have. But for right now, they're just like, whoa, I'm embarrassed. I don't even know what to do. Wow. Oh my gosh, you guys, I had this crush on someone for the longest time. And, I ran into them once, and I started sweating, like flop sweating, like it was like an SNL skit kind of thing, you know? And like, I'm getting that your person, like, it's kind of like, I know, like, that really, like, totally happened. And it's kind of like your person's like, they don't, that's like the last thing, they don't want that. They're like, so like and this is part of like, they're just embarrassed. Like, they feel like that's what would happen right now. Like, their heart would be pounding out of their chest. They wouldn't know what to say. It's like they have like a school kid kind of crush on you. It's really cute, pile ones. This is so cute. Oh my God, I love it. Okay. Woo! Let's have a look. Crystals. Sorry, by the way, if it's loud. I don't have my microphone on because my phone needed to charge, and they use the same port in my phone. So apologies for the noise and the New York City noise in the background. Okay. Get laser focused. Overcome your fears. Remember your worth. Yeah, yo. They're so working on this. Okay. So Azurite, get laser focused. They are laser focused. Like, they are, I'll just say it again, they're like thinking about you all the time. They're a little bit obsessed, and they kind of, again, they need to sort of get, they need to get grounded in this. They need to calm down like a little bit. And it's more like they need to sort of like bring it down, because they're in a lot of fantasy. Their heads in the clouds. They've been really bowled over. They also, I'm hearing they didn't know it could be like this. Like, it may be that this is the first time that they've ever met someone who was so dreamy to them. Yeah, they're really bowled over. This is someone who's been a very rational person, and they've really kind of had some like identity, and taken some like pride in that. So for them to feel so many feelings, and particularly about someone who's as dreamy as you are, like they're disoriented is the word I'm hearing. Now the tiger's eye, overcome your fears, like that's big. That's something they're working on. They're really they're hiding out, they're afraid, they're nervous, and they're so impressed with you, and they want to impress you. So they're kind of waiting until they can do that. Now the thing here with the rhodochrosite, okay, yeah, rhodochrosite, look how pretty that is. Isn't that beautiful? Know your worth. Okay, this is where they're like a little bit outside of their own self-esteem because they've seen things in you. They really admire in you, again, this balance, this ability to be both grounded and in the clouds at the same time. It's like you have this expansive quality to you. And they're really like, they really need to refine themselves. Not refine, but refined themselves, like redefine who they want to be. Now that they have so much admiration for someone that had these qualities that they really had kind of sort of dismissed for a long time. It's not so much that they didn't think much of people who were, you know, intuitive or magical. It's more like they just didn't think of it. Like they didn't think about them. I'm hearing that they haven't met a lot of people like you in their lives as well. So it's sort of like cracking open of a bit of a shell. So they need to come back into their own sort of sense of self-worth and self-esteem in relationship to you, because they see you're a bigger, more expanded person. The universe is a bigger place to you. They admire that. They realize like they want to live in a more magical universe. They want more wonder in their lives. Like they're just exploring, you know, I'm hearing like that sort of incredible revelation that comes when you really get that like quantum realities and astrophysics are also speaking to like ancient metaphysical ideas and like that kind of stuff. Like they're just basically like, on the one hand, it's like their bubble has burst and it's sort of a bubble of a sort of rational intellectual way of being. But on the other hand, it's like, it's more like their mind is blown. They're just blown open. Like you have blown their minds. Okay. Wow. Pile ones. Who are you, by the way? Well, you're here. So you're like my luminous beings, your kylinlights, you're beautiful, your stars. That's for sure. Okay, who wants to talk to you? Oh, Divine Feather Messenger wants to talk to you guys. Okay. I'm going to get a little information about what you guys can do and how you can handle this. And I want to pull, yeah, the guardian angels want to talk also at the end of this reading. So, okay, these two. All right, that was easy. That was easy. It's not always so easy with these cards because they want to fly like the birds that they are. We have the white owl. The wisdom and messages of the divine are within you. Okay, so that's your angel teams. Just again, making sure that you know, my pile ones, that you're, if you don't know already, like just in this reading, like if it hasn't been revealed to you intuitively who this person probably is, it will be revealed to you. They're going to come to you in a dream. And I'm hearing that they may actually come to you in a dream first so that you can kind of start to like, yeah, okay. I'm hearing be gentle with them because they're so in love with you. And it's just the sweetest thing, but that there's real potential with this person. So yeah, okay. So that like, if they're a little bit like, if they're in a little bit of deference to you because they are in so much admiration of you, for you guys not to mistake that for them being like beneath you or not on the level. That this person really does have qualities that match yours and that they have an equal amount of energy. They just have a very different sort of background and they've had a very different approach, but that they want to grow from you and with you. They want to grow beside you. They don't want you to teach them per se. They just, they're already like expanded by being in your energy field. It's like they've taken to you like a like a horse to water. Is that like, no, you can lead a horse to water, but what is it? Like a whatever. They've taken to you guys like really, like it's like it's very natural energy flow. I'm hearing like past lives, like you and this person have a soulmate connection. Like you guys have known each other for a long time, and that you, yeah. Okay. So Spirit is saying too that like you've shown up in their lives in order to trigger them into this expansion, into this growth, into a magical universe, into more wonder, which is going to bring sort of more joy. It's just giving them a bigger life in a bigger world, in a bigger universe, and that there are gifts and joys and magic that they never imagined, things, a life that is possible for them now that wasn't possible, and that you were the catalyst for that for this person. So whatever develops in terms of your relationship going forward, that like that was like a cosmic agreement, and that's already done. But I'm hearing that you really like this person, or you will really like this person. I'm hearing give them a chance. Okay, Meadowlark, smile. You will soon experience a wonderful journey of inner discovery. Okay, thank you. So like, not only are you catalyzing this person to grow, but that they you would grow with them as well, that they have a lot going for them. And this is the thing too, like, you know, that you guys have this sort of this magical, dreamy, like unicorn fool energy, coupled with this sort of really grounded, powerful sense of self in the world, like a pragmatic way of being, a really, really beautiful balance. And that they have a sort of like an intellectual way, a way of critically reasoning that is, will be super useful for you guys to pick up. And I'm hearing that you guys would pick up things from each other, being around each other kind of by osmosis. So that there really is there is a beautiful journey of discovery that's going to come. And I'm hearing actually it's inevitable that that I'm hearing like a kind of like a destiny. It's more like, again, like a soul contract you have with this person. I'm also hearing that they are that the love, the Ace of Cups love and the Ten of Cups love is sort of guaranteed. So like, whether they get what they want right now, which is like they're like super obsessed with you, whether or not like that pans out in terms of their like fantasies and what have you, when and if you guys come into a more sort of mature way of relating to each other in the real world, because they've sort of integrated what they need to integrate and they've come forward, and also I'm hearing that spirit is bringing you together. When that happens, that it will be beautiful, kind of no matter what, whether or not it's a working relationship or a friendship, like whatever it is, it's really, really beautiful. The energies here are really beautiful, my pile ones. Okay, guardian angels for pile ones. Yeah, now is the time. We say here at kylinlight, sink it in. You guys, pile ones, receive this gorgeousness, receive your gorgeousness, receive that someone out there is like so into you. Just type in the comments, I receive it. You can also, you know, listen to this again, take a walk, do a dance. What you want to do is put it in your body. When you use your fingertips to type I receive it in the comments, it puts it through your nervous system into your neural pathways. It's called kinesthetic learning. Yes, guardian angels. Here we go. Ooh, guilt. You do not need another's approval to feel worthy of love, regardless of what you've done or what you think you failed to do. From your soul's perspective, there's neither right nor wrong. Every experience in life is here to help you. Expand your awareness of love so that you may embrace ever greater spheres of wisdom. You've done nothing wrong. Okay, this is so interesting. Spirit is saying this applies to both of you. And yeah, okay, they're like, let us explain. I'm like, okay, could you please explain that? So your person, actually, this is one of the reasons why they're Two of Swords, kind of hiding out. They feel embarrassed. They have shame. It's also because, like, again, there's been a revelation for them in coming into contact with you. They didn't know that someone who was so dreamy could also be so rational. I'm hearing philosophers. You guys are both philosophers and you've had very different approaches. Wow. Anyway, so they're like really, like, they feel a little bit like okay. Yeah, so that they've actually sort of historically, in being kind of intellectual and very rational and blah, 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 that they've actually have done a little bit of dismissing of sort of what the soft science is, or sort of like, things like emotional intelligence and, spirituality and, like they would totally have just on like tarot reading, for example, something like that. And now that they've met you, maybe like you explained to them like how tarot is about archetypes and that there are archetypal characters and situations that apply to all of humanity at some point, and that when you weave together a narrative, if the timing is right, it'll make connections for you with your own life, and you can have insight in that way from metaphor, right? So like, if you explained it to them in a way and they're like mind blown, they thought it was all just like nonsense and woo woo. Meanwhile, it's like, go read Carl Jung. Okay. Like, you didn't make this up. So, suffice it to say, they actually feel a little bit ashamed of sort of how they've been, and they don't know how to approach you now in all of your magic and in all of your glory. it's like they kind of feel like they owe you an apology. They will get over that. They are going to like sort of come around, but they have to do this integrating in the Hermit. They have to, because they are rethinking. You're basically causing them to rethink everything they've thought. It's amazing. And it's all coming from a place of feeling, which has not been their domain. Okay. Their emotional intelligence, their emotional IQ has been pretty low, but that they see now with an opportunity to grow from even watching you, and they are already growing. Now you, my loves, have had a little bit of guilt in terms of you're feeling like it's up to you, first of all, that you don't deserve to be admired in this way necessarily, and like that's just like receive it, receive it, receive it. I'll say it again, type it in, pile ones, receive it. I receive it. Okay. But that really, this is about like expanding your awareness of love, embracing ever greater spheres of wisdom, being able to receive that like you are this person who's incredibly balanced, that you could be magical and flying in the sky and be a unicorn, while at the same time, like you've built a castle on the ground. It has a foundation and it will withstand storms on this planet. Like it's like grounded. You guys like need to get over that, like people can't get that about you, that it's too much, or that you're too weird, or that you should be one way or the other, or like any of this like sort of nagging, voices that you've had in your head, okay, have given you guys, and I'm hearing this guilt, it's like a little bit of a guilt shame thing with both of you, no more. And this is one of the reasons why this person has shown up for you, my pile ones. They have shown up to like kind of heal this, because it's someone that you never would have thought would be in abject admiration of you. Like they are gushing, Ace of Swords, gushing with feelings for you, my pile ones. This is so beautiful. I can't even. Okay. I love this. I love you. This is amazing. I so hope you received it. Type that in, pile one, I receive it. Or as I said, listen to it again, take a walk, take a bath, eat some food, put it in your body, receive, receive, receive. Pile ones, I love this for you. I love you. You're amazing, my beautiful unicorns. I hope you got this so much, and I hope you know most of all, pile ones, you are so very loved. Oh, hello, my pile twos, my Elizabeth Taylor, Cleopatra, Empresses, pile twos. By the way, if you're not female identifying, but you resonated with this energy, it is because you are a boss on like divine feminine energy levels. It is beautiful. Don't get hung up on gender with the cards. The cards are about energy. My loves, this really is about female, well, it's feminine, divine feminine energy that is like in its power. It's so, so delicious. I love it. As like, an Empress identifying person myself. So listen, here's the thing. Spirit like is definitely already saying that like if you're attracted to this energy, there is that sort of like attracts like kind of thing, so that like people that are secretly admiring you right now, like they know that you have boss energy in you, but that it isn't like aggressive, yang, dominating. It's very much about magnetism and command, okay? It's a kind of power that is like, it doesn't need to assert itself per se, because it just radiates, okay? It's just implicit, it's integral, all right? So you guys like can embody this, or at the very least you can access this kind of energy, and your people feel it. Definitely feel it. There's no way this is what you picked and that people aren't feeling that from you. Certainly people who are paying attention to you, which is really what this reading is about. I mean, this is about like someone or someones, and we will find out if it's like plural or not. Pile one was like, if you were attracted to pile one, too, the unicorn, you want to look at that as well, because that got dominated by like one person's energy that was like, they're like obsessed. Anyway, so we'll see here what's going on with you, my Empresses. I'm already getting a vibe actually of multiple people who are not telling you just how much they admire you. Part of that is coming, I'm hearing, from like a little bit of intimidation. They're intimidated. I'm also hearing for some of you that they think you don't necessarily need to hear it, that you are, you're confident, or you radiate confidence, that they don't think that it would necessarily, serve you, in that you don't need to hear it. They think maybe you know this stuff about yourself. I mean, something that's interesting about that is something that people don't realize is that even if someone radiates confidence, it's still really, really nice to hear the ways in which you're admired, that be acknowledged for the things you do well or for the things that are beautiful and wonderful about you. So, you know, encourage you guys actually, yeah, Spirit is saying some of you can go ahead and allow yourselves to be a little bit more vulnerable with people who are trustworthy of that vulnerability, so that people know that, you know, you like to be acknowledged. It serves you. I'm hearing for some of you, particularly at work, that like it really is okay to say to the people that you're working with that, you know, it helps you in your performance. It helps you in your work to know not only when things are, you know, if things aren't going quite right, but when things are going well. So yeah, I think that was very specific for some of you. Okay, wow, one more shuffle. All right, Mystic Mondays. Mystic Mondays wants a lot of shuffling. Oh, and if you skip my intros, hi, I'm Kylan. Welcome to my channel, my loves. And I welcome you back, of course, if you are coming back and you know me, you know how it goes over here. Hi, my luminous beings, my Kylan lights, my loves. Ooh, the Hermit, again, okay, you guys have like some shy people. Shy people are secretly admiring you. Well, that makes sense. That's why it would be secret a little bit. Ooh, 5 of Wands, and they're a little bit torn up about it. Okay, let's get some more information. 6 of Pentacles, okay, nice. They, 6 of Pentacles often is referred to as a soulmate card, and it's also very sweet. It's very, very sweet card. It's a card of generosity. It's not the same as the 6 of Cups, which is sort of like a sweethearts. It's really, but it is about generosity. Hold on. Princess of Wands, gorgeous. Okay, so they see you, they admire, again, this sort of bold, strong energy that you guys have. The Princess of Cups has that in spades, for sure. But the Princess of Cups is a little bit more playful, is a little bit more youthful than necessarily like this Empress energy. So I'm hearing for a lot of you guys, one of the things that this person secretly admires about you is... Yeah. Oh, okay. Multiple people. Okay. All right. Wow. 5. Really? They're like, yeah. Ooh, that's part of this 5 of Wands energy. This person thinks that they are in competition for your attention. Interesting. Oh, wow. All these people. Yeah. Okay. There's a whole bunch of stuff here. Wait, hold on. Slow down, Spirit. Slow down. So back to the Princess of Wands. So one of the things that is clear about you that these people in general are admiring is your potential, okay? They see this journey, this Empress's energy journey going from this Princess of Wands. They see you as someone passionate, someone as inspired, someone with a lot of energy, and they see your ability to gracefully. It's kind of like, do you see the balance that this Princess of Wands has? She's kind of got this sort of badass energy, but then it's also like she's a dancer. So again, don't get gendered, don't get hung up on it if you're not female identifying, but you have a gracefulness about you coupled with a power and a passion and an energy. And it is that kind of dignity that is ultimately going to evolve into the sort of Empress energy that you guys are attracted to, that this is in your future, this is on your path, and people see this about you. Now, in terms of there being more than one person, and again, the number's 5 in this 5 of Wands, that they see or feel that a whole bunch of people see and feel all of this potential and all of the sort of gorgeousness about you, that you are passionate, that you are inspired, that you are graceful, that you are magnetic, that you are someone who is going to be able to realize their dreams, that you are on the path and on the path from here to here. And that they really feel like there's a whole bunch of competition for your attention, okay? And this is part of also sort of nourishing isn't the right word. It's feeding that sense of that they are hiding behind this idea that they don't need to come forward and tell you, what they admire about you, because so many people do. So many people admire you, and surely you're already hearing it from someone else. Meanwhile, it's like everybody thinks everybody else is after you and telling you, and in terms of this group of people, they're all kind of doing the same thing, which is holding up and hermiting, trying to figure it out and trying to get their approach together. Because the Six of Pentacles is a card of generosity, okay? This is a card of coming together and being like, here is my offering for you, okay? And usually in the traditional tarot, that Six of Pentacles is sort of like sort of someone who has it giving to someone who doesn't. I like the representation in this deck because it's more of just like, here, I have it, and it's just it's sort of a more sort of general kind of energy of offering. So they, I think, are waiting until they can kind of come forward with what they have to offer you and to sort of like feel this good about it, okay, my loves? So right now they're kind of like, what should I say? What should I do? So many people are into them. They're so beautiful and amazing. And oh my God, we're talking about like, she's destined to be Cleopatra. He's destined to be a total boss. Like, how is it that they like have this incredible energy? And I'm hearing, how do I get it for myself? I'm hearing that they're really like, how do they match your energy? So the conflict, again, it's not like inner conflict, and they're not really conflicted about their feelings. They're really just concerned that they're going to have to be competing with a bunch of people, and are they up to it? Now, each and every one of them is falling into this pattern, which is so interesting. And I think that this is something that happens when someone embodies this much confidence and this much hotness, frankly. Like the Princess of Wands, like, you guys, the wands court cards are the sexiest cards. It's irresistible. Like, they're irresistible. They're like the hot ones, right? So I don't know if you guys have recently like had a glow up, or if you just were like born really hot, but like people admire this about you, and it's a little bit intimidating. And it's that kind of thing that beautiful people have, and this is true whether you know you're beautiful or not. Other people around you think that, like, you know that everybody thinks you're beautiful, and so they don't need to tell you. It's like, that is so going on over here. And it's just like, oh my gosh, you know, like, get your sense of self-worth up enough to get that you are totally on the level. Come forward with what you have to offer, my beautiful pile twos, because they need to hear it. Yes, they're like boss, divine feminine energy, and it's like empowered, like hot, most radiant state, but like, seriously, you guys need to hear it, pile twos. I really am hearing that. Yeah, Spirit is saying, if you know who some, if not all, of these people are, who are sort of like secretly kind of vying for your attention and sort of hermiting up, wishing they could kind of get onto the level to come forward with like a real and genuine offering of matching your energy and matching your charisma and matching your power. If you have a sense of who these people are, Spirit is saying that you can put them at ease a little bit by being by being a little bit more vulnerable. And Spirit is saying Spirit is saying that people, I love this. Spirit is saying that people reveal their characters over time. So you don't want to jump in and be vulnerable with someone that you don't know over time, no matter who they say they are or how you feel that they are, because people's actions will speak louder than their words. And Spirit does want you to be clear that someone has proven themselves trustworthy over time as you cross sort of various layers of intimacy with them in your vulnerability. But that to go ahead and let people know that you like to hear compliments, that you like positive reinforcement, and it serves you as much as it serves anyone else. That is something you can pretty much share with anybody at any time. That you could use encouragement, that you can use positive reinforcement. That is something for you guys to get, because people think you don't need it, and everybody needs it. Okay. Wow, that was like a lot. Okay, with these first 5 cards. I told you guys these readings are going to be like in depth. Like pile 1 went for 30 minutes. So like strap in. And if you need to, you can always like put this in the background, save it, listen to it later, listen to it multiple times. Like, that works, my loves. Like, no pressure, but these are in depth because there's a lot of information here, my love. Spirit was like, you gotta do this reading. I think I'm not the only person who got this, like, the download to do a secret admirer reading lately. It's like, I don't think it's like tarot readers on YouTube, like we're so psychic and we get the downloads for the collective to do the same readings at the same time, which I think is kind of cool, actually. I think it's very cool. I mean, apart from just the obvious, like, what's going to happen in April? I mean, it's April, but you know what I mean. And this is timeless. So whenever you are checking in, like, this is what's going on now, depending on when you're checking in. Like, that's really ultimately how it works. A reading resonates or not if it's good timing for you, my loves. That's what it comes down to. And if this isn't resonating, just pick another pile. Queen of Wands. You guys are so hot. You guys are so hot. These people just think you are like on fire. Okay, sorry, I'm like a little excited about it. I just, you know, I'm drinking a cup of tea and it is not caffeinated, I swear. I just had to think for a moment. I was like, am I caffeinated? I am not. I am just excited. Page of Wands. What? That is this card as well. You guys, you know that Katy Perry song? I'm like embarrassed. That's like embarrassing. But the song about being a firework, and it's so uplifting. It's such a great song. You guys are like in that energy to these people. This is how they see you. It's like you guys are like fucking going for it. Oops, I swore. I'm trying not to do that. Oh well. Oh well. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, they want to plant seeds here. Okay, that's suggestive. But also they really, I mean, it's about growing something. So these people aren't just inspired by you, okay? The people who are crushing on you, these people who are secretly admiring you, like they really are envisioning a future with you. And this is one of the reasons why they want to come forward with like confidence and something substantial. Like, yeah. And see, the Ace of Pentacles here is they're like, okay, we have this idea, we have this future, but we want to grow this idea. Like we want the beginnings of what we want to be able to share and show to this person to grow. So they have this sort of like this seedling energy. This Ace of Pentacles card is very much a seed card. Okay, and it's a seed card in the sense of that like an entire maple tree is inside of an acorn. That's like their feelings for you right now. Like they're holding an acorn and they want the maple tree, like, and they see that possibility. So they're kind of stuck in here, like worried about like, oh, but am I good enough? There's obviously all these people because they're like so freaking amazing. And they're like, I have to go within and cultivate. So they're doing that. They're growing sort of the seed of their longing, the seed of their ideas right now. They are not coming forward right now, you guys. Like they're waiting for this, but they really want to. Okay, hold on. Ooh, Three of Swords. Yeah, they really want to, and they just don't want you to break their hearts. Oh, Judgment. Okay, that's great. So the Judgment card is a card of being called, but it's also a card of answering a calling. And essentially is that like you guys, your energy is just, it's like you're just calling them forth. Like that Katy Perry fireworks song. Like you guys are like that energy to them. And they're rising to it. Wow, this reading is just got so many like sexual references. I can't even. Oh my gosh, too funny. So, but they really are like the energy in them is like awakened by you guys, and they know they're not the only one. And each and every one of these people is sort of doing that inner work to kind of grow in the ways that they know they need to grow in order to like answer this call. Now you've blown their minds a little bit. Like this is, I mean, literally it's like, they're a light. They are inspired. You are lighting them up, okay? So they are going to move more toward manifesting their dreams, becoming someone who really has something to offer. They have to get over their fears of past hurts, their fears of being hurt, and their fear of losing out in this competition. They're going to have to step up. And the Judgment card is all about that. When you answer this call, it's ascension. It is a card of leveling up. You are inspiring them to do that, my pile too. So this is like, this is beautiful. I mean, really, I can't believe you guys like that theme song is the Katy Perry song. You have to go listen, like you have to go listen to that after this. Spirit is like, we love that song. Spirit would, they would love that song. It is so, like, that song is so full of all this sort of wands energy. I mean, the page, the princess, the queen, this empress. I mean, oh, you guys, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. So who else wants to talk? Oh, I love that. The angel answers want to talk to you guys. And, okay, the guardian angels want to finish up all of these ones. Really? Oh, okay. The, also, I'm like, also, the white feather, divine love messages want to talk to you guys. Not white feather, white rose. That's like, there's so much amazing tarot on YouTube, isn't there, Jess? The White Rose Divine Love Messages want to talk to you guys as well. Wow. So these people they really have stuff they want to say. That's beautiful. Okay. Let's see here. What do my little angels want to say to you guys? Situation will improve. Okay, yeah. So they really are. They're working on this. They're working on it. Get more information. Okay. This is, ooh, yeah. Okay. 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 Ooh, I love this. This is so juicy. This is like, it's just like a good TV show. You guys, so basically, I'm hearing for a lot of you that these people, this is sort of in your workplace or in your sort of professional community, or like if you're at school, these are like people in school. There's some kind of community here, and there are multiple people who've like got it for you guys because you guys are stars. You are rising stars in this scene. Absolutely. Now, they are they're going deep in order to sort of do the work to sort of grow themselves, to evolve to the place where they feel like they can match your energy and really offer you something. It will be a major up-leveling for them. They have to get over their like fears of being hurt in the past. For some of them, I'm hearing abandoned. Okay, they're also they're just not 100% sure right now if they're up to this competition, but they can't really resist this call. Someone is going to rise to the top of all this. That's another thing that's happening. The situation will improve. It's going to be like some people literally are just not going to have what it takes to match your energy, and some of these people are. Now, in terms of getting more information, this is two-sided because they are asking people about you. That is happening. The other thing is that you guys, and this is the thing Spirit was saying, you guys want to now let it be known that you could stand to receive more complimentary positive affirmation from people, that while you're inspired, you're doing your best, you're showing up, you're living your best lives, what have you, but it never hurts to hear where you're doing things right. And this doesn't mean that you can't also take critique, and that obviously you're a boss, like you can stand to grow, and you understand that when people need to let you know where you need to grow, right? But that also, Spirit's saying this is, get more information is really an opportunity for you to sort of put information out there. It's really about getting more information about yourself, circulating to sort of help people understand that you're not unapproachable, you're not untouchable, and that you're a human being just like everybody else. They're saying don't lower yourselves, don't lower your energy. Absolutely nothing self-effacing, nothing like that. They're saying just be like, it would be nice to hear like a little more positive affirmation. That's it. Okay. Yeah, opportunity. It really is actually an opportunity for them to step up, to match your energy here, and to like really kind of get over their fears. They have to do, again, this soul searching, but it's also an opportunity for you guys to, I'm hearing some of you guys feel like you have to put on this sort of like power, the sort of like power energy, and like be like this sort of wear the mask of that sort of Cleopatra energy all the time, and you don't. This is an opportunity for you guys to ooh, I love this, to embrace in strength and dignity also your vulnerability and your humanity. Yeah, okay, wow, which is also a very feminine beauty Spirit is saying really, 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 they want to hit home again. no self-effacing, no being like derogatory to yourself, no, like, this is not about pretending to have more humility than you do. This is just genuinely about being a human being, basically, and like letting the right people see that about you at the right time. Listen to your intuition. Yes, and your intuition will guide you in that. That was very, thank you for that follow-up, angels. Appreciate that. Okay, oh my gosh, the messages from the white rose. I love that for this. This is a very sexy reading, okay? You guys, these people, like, they admire, like, they admire your body. They admire your energy, like your hotness. Like, you guys are on fire lately, pile twos. You really are. This is, I don't know. This is this is a timeless reading, but there's a lot of like that kind of like spring is in the air sort of energy here with this one, my loves. So let's see. Divine love messages. White rose. What do we got? What do we got? Okay. I will do anything to bring you happiness. Yeah. Yeah. Good. That's how it should be. They want to make you happy. My love for you is without bound. Man, you guys, they are like, seriously, they've got it. They've got it bad. Yeah, and this is the thing too about this competition here. Yeah, okay, yeah. Spirit is saying that some of these people think that some of these people are like, yeah, that they're like already in communication with you about their feelings, but they're not. So that it's like, that's a little frustrating for you. And again, that's the thing about you guys sort of letting it be known that if people are interested in you, they should let it be known. I am battling my demons right now. It's like, ooh, look at that. Look at that from here. That is exactly what is happening. Wow. Okay. Yeah, so they're going to have to, this is this work about growing this seed in order to step into this energy that really has something to offer you. It will be such a massive up-leveling for them. You are such a catalyst for these people. This is more than one person. Just get this as well. You guys are being really big. You guys have really big energy right now, pile two, and it is so beautiful, like who you are being and the inspiration that you are. You are just sparking. It's like you're just lighting people up. And yeah, wow, like they're getting turned on, and like that's but like also like a light switch is being flipped on. They're kind of having their minds blown a little bit by you. Pile twos. This is the time too in kylinlight where I say sink it in, receive this message, type in pile two, I receive it. When you put it through your fingertips, it goes to your nervous system, into your neural pathways. Get that message in your bodies, my luminous pile twos. Opportunity twice. Okay, sorry. I don't have my microphone on. I hope the sound is okay. My phone needed to charge, so I'm like yelling. Opportunity twice. Wow. Wondrous possibilities and opportunities await you. Stop dwelling on past mistakes, people. Surrender the past lovingly. There is nothing to regret. All is always in perfect and divine order. Everything that you've ever experienced has helped you in some way. The past is behind you. The path ahead is clear. Move forward joyfully and fulfill your heart's desire. Yeah. So this is clearly a message like to these people, like this is what they're having to get. This is the call, what they're being called to do. But the opportunity for you guys, my pile two, really is, and you are protecting yourselves from letting people know that you like to hear nice things about yourselves. Like you're protecting yourselves, like you don't need, and this is different. Needing approval from people is different from the like drinking up the water that is the nourishment, that is affirmation. That's different. So my loves, it really is okay to receive affirmation and to open yourselves to receiving affirmation. And I would say that even being here to get this reading right now is a step in that direction. So I applaud you guys for that. But open up. You don't have to be hard. You don't have to be like, I don't need anyone's approval or affection or attention. We need affection. We need attention. Those help us thrive. We're like human beings. We're pack animals. Does that mean that you like pretzel yourself and pickle yourself or demean yourself in order to like, you know, lower yourself to a certain vibrational frequency to match people so that they like you? Absolutely not. It's you, like, you do you, and you do you 100%, and be open to getting all of the affection and appreciation you deserve, who you authentically are in the world. Like, let it come to you now. Let it come. All right, pile twos, let it come, pile twos. I love this for you. I so hope you sunk this in. Pile two, I receive it. Type that in, put it in your body. If you don't want to do that, you can listen to this again, take a walk, have a drink of water. Like, put this in your body. Get this on a cellular level. Pile two is also, if you're feeling me and you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I post tarot every Friday now for sure. I'm doing one of these like deep dive, long, in-depth readings, and I'm going to try to get to anything else I can, as much as I can. I'm traveling all over this summer and spring, so living my dream life, doing my thing. And oh my gosh, this was so beautiful. Pile twos, again, I so hope you receive this, and I hope you know, most of all, pile twos, you are so very loved. Hello, beautiful pile threes. You guys were attracted to this incredible moon card. Oh my god, the Serpent Fire Tarot is so beautiful. I love it. Moon Goddess energy. Let's have a look. I've got my transparent tarot here to get information about who is secretly admiring you. And oh my god, these have been, I said it in my intro, these are going super deep diving. Like, these have been so intense. So like, sit down, like, well, you know, whatever, you can listen to this in the background anytime. You can come back to it, you can save it if you need to, but like, there has been so much information. You guys are amazing. I love you, my darlings. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm Kylan, and if you're coming back, you know how it is. You are a luminous being. I feel you, you feel me, and like, these readings, oh my gosh, have been like, I mean, you guys are spectacular. I don't know why I should be surprised, but they're just, it's so beautiful. This is so incredibly beautiful. I can tell you right off the bat from this moon energy that you guys are such a mystery to these people who are crushing on you. Oh my goodness, they really, really admire the fact that you are clearly very, very deep, definitely reflective, contemplative, intuitive. I mean, this is this high priestess energy of the moon card here. You guys have got that going on in spades, and don't get gendered about that. If you think that you know, you're not female identifying, doesn't mean you can't have the high priestess energy or that moon goddess energy. My loves, that is the ultimate goal, is that we embody the divine feminine and the divine masculine in our humanity as a whole. So you guys are like, you guys are really, it's like, you guys really are like a bit of a mystery to these people, and they love that. They love it. You're just deep. You're deep. Okay. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? Seriously? The moon card again? Okay. That's no joke. No joke at all. Oh, and the Eight of Cups. Wow. Okay. So we have like a journey. We have the moon card. They really want to come toward you. Oh, we have the Two of Pentacles. That's like some change. Oh, and the Four of Swords. Okay, but they're in a holding pattern. All right, now we're going to do this amazing transparent tarot thing. And we're going to look at these together. I love this deck. It's so incredible. Yeah, and then these two. Okay. Ooh, wow. Okay. So, oh, two more. All right, you got it. Queen of Pentacles, of course, you guys. Oh, and the Six of Pentacles, again, wow, there's so much overlap. We have the same, we had similar cards between 1 and 2. Now we have similar cards here between decks 2 and 3. So if you guys were attracted to deck 2, you may want to look at that as well. It also had the Six of Pentacles. So my loves, my darlings, your people, first of all, this mystery that you are to them, again, like, it's just very, very seriously, like, no joke. They don't know what to make of you, but they see you having like this Queen of Pentacles energy of like, it's almost like you're like, they feel like you have everything to give, okay? And they're like, where does it come from? Like how, and also they're like, how can I get there? Like, how can I attain this person's love? And they're like, they're in like deep like reflection about it. And this is the thing with the Four of Swords. It's like they're really meditating on it in a very intellectual way, but they want to open up and they want the energy of change. They want the flow to start to come in. But right now the energy is in like that sort of inward place where they're really trying to figure it out. They're trying to figure you out. And you guys, they're not going to be able to. And this is the thing, is that your person is like, you are an emotional being to them, okay? You are like all of this moon energy. They don't know what to make of it. But the only way to you is actually through the cups. Again, as you can see, there's this like attainment here, right? That like they're going to get to this cup up here, this shining star, which is like loving you, and it is your love. They're like, it's like I'm hearing for some of you guys that like figuring you out, it's like a puzzle. It's like a quest for them. Like they're loving it. And they're not in like a tremendous amount of pain, which is nice. It's the difference between the Three of Swords and the Four of Swords. It's not that they're tormented by this, but they are, again, a little bit obsessed with it. They are in like they're in this deep reflection, and it's holding up their ability to act. Like they really are held up here. And it's a little bit of fear, but more than that, like it's really, they're having fun with it. They're having fun with the idea of you. But they have this sort of fantasy that like you have everything, that you're the Queen of Pentacles and you hold all the power. Now, since this is Pentacles, there is some truth to that. Like they see something materially. They see something about you, like your actual being or your way of being. It may be that you're literally in an authority position. They may be quite younger than you. They may be like, you may be their boss, you know, like you may be their friend's mom, whatever it is, like, sorry, like you guys, whatever it is, they have this sort of this fantasy that you'll just bring it to them. But the truth is that they want to make the journey to you. They want to make the climb to you because they're going to be having an emotional breakthrough. They're trying to figure this out intellectually. And what they really, really need to do is actually let go of trying to figure it out with the swords, with the mind, with the intellect, and just move forward with their heart and trust their intuition and trust their gut, because that is the thing that they don't understand about you. And they don't know how it is that you've built this incredible, beautiful life that makes you a Queen of Pentacles, right? Where you have, for as far as they can tell, you have your life sorted out. Like your life is beautiful to them, and that you have built that life from a place of your own intellectual, from your own emotional, from your emotional intelligence, from your intuitive gifts, from your intuitive skills. And they're like, can you just give me that? Can you just give me your insight? Can you just give me like your spiritual knowing, your spiritual way of knowing? And the fact is you can't. They have to go within their own emotions. They have to be able to be in their feelings. And then that journey will lead them to this incredible love. Are they coming forward and telling you guys any of this? No, they are so here right now. But this is what there is for them to get from you. And you have quickened them onto like a whole new path. Like they really are so accustomed to trying to figure, this is a little bit like pile one too, if you were drawn to that. They really were they are so accustomed to trying to figure everything out with their intellect, and it is just not going to get them where they want to go. And you are such a mystery to them in your ability to understand things on an intuitive and emotional level. Wow, you guys, wow. And it's so like, they're just like, it's almost like they're like, they want you to be like, if you read this book, then you'll understand everything I understand, or something like that. And what they really don't understand is that you are constantly in, and they see it in the sense that they have like, underneath the layers of their attempt to intellectually understand you. And this is the change. This is the Two of Pentacles breakthrough that will come from them, but they can't get that breakthrough until they get out of their head here. Like they have to get out of it. And once they do, it's kind of like, this is kind of their journey, actually, the journey is more like, it looks like this. Yeah. So like once they get out of this like headspace of trying to figure it out, they can totally shift their way of being and then climb up this sort of their sort of deep inner wise mind, their deep inner knowing to come to a place where they'll be able to get that overflow. And now there are definitely like things you can do to guide them, and they are sort of like reading the books and stuff. But what they don't get about you, they see it, but they don't get it. They don't understand it. And it's simply because they haven't done it, is that you guys are in your deep intuitive knowing and your contemplative states regularly. I'm hearing a lot of you like keep dream journals, and you meditate daily, and you like do, you know, tarot, and like you really like you check in, you know, like you check in on those deep levels that are so much more profound way of knowing than purely with your intellect, which isn't to say that you guys don't have critical reasoning skills. You wouldn't be Queen of Pentacles people who are able to manifest lives that work if you didn't have critical reasoning skills. But you understand that your intellect is in service of your heart, not the other way around. Your intellect is a tool. Your heart-centered knowing is the thing that really builds that beautiful life that's manifest. It's so gorgeous. And then you've really got it to give. And as far as this person, yeah, this is one person. As far as this person can see and feel, you guys, they so admire how much you have really got it to give. They really see you this way. You are like the glowing moon in the sky to them. You are like real and a dream. You know how the moon really is like that, and they just so want to come up and walk up to you. But they just don't know this path yet, because it is the pathway of the heart. If they do this though, I mean, it's in the cards, so like they will get there. And in the meantime, if you guys know who this is, and because you are double moon people, my pile threes, I'm getting that you do have a sense of who this person is. You can keep kind of handing them sort of one real world pathway at a time toward developing on their inner journey, their emotional journey of developing this sort of emotional intelligence and intuitive way of knowing. Okay. Wow, so much. So much is coming through in these readings, you guys. This is what's happening too. I'm doing like fewer readings, and like spirit, it just gets like built up, and then I'm like, okay, we're going deep. So I love it. I really, really like working this way. It's intense, but it's gorgeous. Okay, who wants to talk? Ooh, very happy. The Secret Daikini Oracle wants to talk to you, my pile threes. Oh, my beauties. Wow. Double moon cards. Like, that's just crazy talk. Like, how? You guys, my gosh. Pile threes. You really are beautiful. I'm already thinking about some of you, my kylinlights, so I'm like, ooh, I know whose pile this is. I do too. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to hear from you. Amazing. Amazing. Wow, my beauties. They are really like, the words I'm getting are smitten. I'm also getting, yeah, spirit's like, yeah, okay, a little bit obsessed, but again, they're not hurting. Like, this is not, they're not in pain. They're just in like deep reflection. They're really trying to figure it out. They're really trying to figure you out. They're trying to read all the books or whatever. And it's just like, oh my gosh, they have to learn to let go and go deep and go within. I really am hearing that they are, that you guys are actually like kind of a role model for them again. So for some of you, it is a little bit like there's a little bit of an authority thing. It's like crushing. I'm thinking for some of you, I think you might be their teacher, like in school, or a mentor, or a coach, or again, like a boss, or someone who's just been a job longer, or if you're in school together, it's like you're a senior and they're a sophomore. You know what I mean? It's like that kind of, it seems to have that kind of energy. They're like your best friend's little brother. Like, I don't know. It's something like that kind of vibe. And it may just be like that, you know, sort of cosmically, you know? Okay. Let's have a little more of a look. Ooh, cutting through. This is beautiful. Beautiful. Horseplay. Okay, yeah, good. Yeah, they're really not, they're not suffering here. You're like You're like a good puzzle. Wow, I have to confess something, pile three. I really like this person who's like into you. Like I like they have really good energy. Like they're inquisitive in a cool way. Stop with the high priestess. Double moon high priestess. Just you guys are you my pile threes are freaking magic. Wow. And the chameleon. Okay, there is change afoot. Okay, so they really do admire, again, this sort of high priestess thing. You guys are just, you're role modeling this way of being to them, and it's blowing their minds. It's also cutting through a whole bunch of stuff that I'm hearing that they've been programmed with and told, and they've just seen you, again, as these queen of, with this, embodying this Queen of Pentacles energy. What's so crucial about the Queen of Pentacles showing up here with the double moon and the Isis is that, like, you guys aren't just like pie in the sky dreamers. You guys are actually able to be feet planted on this planet, manifesting. Like, you live lives that they see as abundant lives. So you are successful, and you are successful at having a beautiful life, and you are totally dreamy, like just completely magical. Like you're sorcerers, you're incredible, you're magicians, you're high priestesses, you're amazing magical beings, and totally planted in, like, your garden grows. So my loves, like, that is cutting through a whole bunch of programming that they were told about, that everything had to be very yang, everything had to be like by the light of the sun, by the light of the day, by the light of the intellect, rational, and that you're really showing that there's a different way of being, and how incredibly successful that is. And it has cut through so much BS for them, and it has opened up, really is kind of like pile one, but it has opened up for them a lot more fun. Like it's a whole world. Like, you are role modeling an alternative way of being to them in the world that is so much more fun. And they are going to start trying it on. They're going to start trying on these different ways of being. And you guys are just like complete inspiration in this. Like, they are just in so much awe and admiration of you. I'm also hearing for a lot of you that they've really never known anyone like you. They didn't know that this was possible. And they're so attracted to it. Like, it's just like, there's this incredible moonlight, magnetic high priestess energy with this Queen of Pentacles, like, empowerment, like, and they're just like, they so want to reach for it. It's just they're reaching for the pentacles rather than reaching for their heart. And the heart is where it's sort of like the luminous attainment is going to be for them. That's going to be a really big change. It's going to really transform them. That chameleon card over here speaking to that. So they're on the verge of this, my loves. I'm really getting pile threes that, like, most of you know who this is. You know who this is from this reading. And if you're not clear right now, you will be if you go into sort of dreamy reflection. It's going to come to you like in the shower, or you're going to like literally like finish doing this reading and you're going to walk outside your house and you're going to bump into your neighbor who's the person who is totally this person crushing on you. Like, you're just going to see it. Like, you'll see it. And yeah, you'll probably see it with your third eye, kind of thing. Ooh, two of them. Look at that. Look at that. I'm like, look at you, pile threes, but seriously, come on. Doot, 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 doot. Okay. I don't know why that got a little musical interlude, but it did. You guys are just so psychic. You're so powerful. It's like this reading is like, wow, it's resonating. It's incredible. Ooh, you guys too, huh? Okay, so the white rose divine love messages want to come through. Yeah, this is pretty, I have to say, like, this isn't just like necessarily like a work colleague who thinks you'd be good for this gig. Like, it's not that kind of admiration. Like, whoever this is, pile three, is like, they're crushing hard. And it's not like they're suffering with it, because it's like a little bit playful. They might be in a little bit of drama, depending on, you know, how their maturity level around it. But yeah, the divine love messages want to come through. They want to talk to you. So yeah, in terms of whether or not they're going to come forward, ooh, okay, the angel answers are going to want to speak to that, whether or not they're going to actually approach you. They are this sort of Six of Pentacles thing is they really are, they are taking your suggestions. If you've been making suggestions to them, whether you know it or not, and they are taking it. If you guys are too, like my pile threes, if you're like published authors or something, again, this might be like a fan. I'm kind of getting, they're sort of like, they're like fangirling over you, or they're like fanboying or whatever. Like, they're just fans. Okay. I am entwined in the thought of finding you one day. Okay, yeah, it may be that they're into you from afar. What I would give to run my fingers through your hair. Ooh, mama. My love for you is without bound. Yeah, this is very cosmic. Here's the thing too, I would say, pile three, about your person and what they admire. When someone is this attracted to you and admires this much your magical qualities, it is because they have these magical qualities themselves. They're just, I'm hearing like dormant and undeveloped. And they've awakened, like you have awakened this in them, but you can see they're still like a little bit in the slumber, because they're trying to intellectually understand something that is so surpassing the intellect. It's like intellectually trying to like see with your third eye. You can't do, like, and you're like, it's not that kind of eye, you know? So like they really, this transformation, this embracing of this change, this chameleon energy, it needs to happen for them. And as long as they can stay lighthearted about it, they will sort of grow these wings and sort of ride on into this future, which is cutting through so much of what they were told about how the world was. And this without bound energy really is like this sort of whole new world that gets to open up for them as they come to open up their third eyes. I'm also hearing that they're learning about like manifestation, the law of attraction from you as well. My pile threes, a lot of you are like, that's this dynamic as well. Okay, so angel answers want to talk a little bit about like, are they coming forward? What's the timing? And then the guardian angels wanted to finish up these readings, so I'm happy to do that for you guys as well at the very end here. So angel answers, let's have a look. Tell us just a little bit more about who is secretly admiring pile threes, our high priestess moon goddess energy, people. Oh my goodness, you guys. Wow on this. All right. Ooh, you're ready. Okay. Yeah, so you can, yeah, okay. Oh, good. This is so good. Okay, Spirit's just like, you guys are so grounded in knowing who you are and being who you're being, particularly in relationship to this person, that they can really, there's nothing they can't say to you that you would not be able to be guided to respond to in a way that is appropriate. So whether or not you want to move into the kind of relationship this person wants to have with you, you are going to be able to gracefully, in a way that's dignified, and again, in true alignment, both with your higher self and what's best for their highest path, be able to respond to them. So don't worry about this at all. What sweethearts you are to worry a little bit. Meditation brings answers for you and for them. Like, I mean, you already know meditation brings answers. That's who you are. But for them, like, this is really like, this is going to be it's going to be a game changer. Okay. Oh, my high priestesses. This is amazing. Sink this in, as I say here on kylinlight. Oh my gosh, would you guys please receive the goddess energy that you are to this person, like, and the incredible influence and role model you're being? Receive it. Pile threes, type it in. Pile three, I receive it. As I say here on kylinlight, when you type it in your fingertips, puts it through your nervous system into your neural pathways. It is a way of kinesthetically receiving this message on a cellular level. which I love for you. All right, guardian angels, compassion. Yeah, you guys, this, I'm so getting this with this, particularly with this, like, you're ready. I can feel you guys being like, oh no, this little, you know, I know who this is, or I have an idea, or whatever, and you know, that there's some, like, you feel this responsibility, but you're so compassionate, and that it's not a concern. Like, really, your angels, your spirit team, pile 3 is like, you guys have got this situation, and you've got this person, and you've got them lovingly. So don't you worry about how to handle this, and that you will be guided, and that's like your thing. So it's like, you've got this. Dearest one, be compassionate toward yourself. Surrender the self-criticism and fear that has you believing you need to improve in order to be worthy. You are perfect just as you are. The only thing that needs to change is your perception. You will come to realize the jewel you are when you love and honor yourself as you are. Yes, pile 3s, you are so worthy of this. You can so handle this. This is not too much for you. You are a Queen of Pentacles. You are a High Priestess. You are the moon goddesses. My loves, like, you are this much of an influence to more than just this one person. They're just like on this path right now. You have inspired them. That is beautiful. And you can be in relationship with them to whatever extent serves your highest good and their highest good. And you will know, and you need to continue to honor yourself and see yourself as the guiding light, as the jewel that you are, pile 3s, because other people are seeing this because you are being this. They're seeing this because you're being this. Like, that's what that is. Gosh, I love that. There's like, someone write that down. And they're seeing this because you're being this. Pile 3, seriously. Receive it, receive it, receive it. Sink it in. Type in pile 3, I receive this. Let it be in your body. How beautiful, beautiful this role is, this role that you are modeling. You are this. Know this about yourselves. And if you're resonating with me, subscribe to my channel, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Oh my gosh, like, come on, like, let's bond. Pile 3s, oh my goodness. And like, seriously, no, you've got this. You're ready, you can handle it. They're on a beautiful path. You're not, they're not, this is inspiring them. This is inspiring them. No one's getting hurt here. You guys have got this. This has got you. This is gorgeous. I loved this message, pile 3. Again, I so hope you received it. I so hope you're feeling me. And I so hope you know, most of all, pile 3, you are so very loved. Hello, my pile 4s. Oh my God, you guys were attracted to this beautiful, balanced temperance card energy. I mean, you're like my Buddhas. Hello, my Buddhas. Hello, my beautiful Daikini Buddha beauties. Okay. So first of all, like, just that you're attracted to this energy, like, of those 4 choices, that this is the one that you're drawn to, like, that's just very clear in terms of the, yeah, the resonance of that spirit is like, you guys are this to people that admire you. Like, this is, like, whether or not you're a secret admirer, like, we'll talk about that in a second, but like, this, you guys need to know this about you, is that, like, being balanced, being in harmony, being divinely guided, like, really being a channel for this energy of the higher self on this planet is something that you are to so many people. So if you guys don't know that about yourselves, pile 4s, like, spirit's like, know that. Like, spirit was like, tell them this now. So I'm like, okay, I'll tell them right now. So my loves, really, 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 really get that. Okay, pile 4s, gorgeousness, like that. Thank you, and thank you. Thank you for being this. Thank you for being, you know, resonant with this energy on this planet at this time. It's crucial. It's important. Okay, I'm getting like moved. Okay. Oh, my loves. Beautiful. Okay, hi. If you're new, you're like, wait, who is this lady? Why is she's crying? Like, I'm Kylan. I have feelings. Welcome to my channel, my loves. Welcome to Kylan Light if you're new. And of course, if you're returning, oh, my luminous beings, my Kylan lights, welcome back. You know I love you so so much. Super excited about these readings today. It's no joke. If you skipped over my intro, I will just say strap in, because these readings are going deep. Like, these are really in depth. You guys are compelling human beings on beautiful, beautiful paths. And of course you are. You're gravitated toward my channel. That's like very, very high vibrational, very, very beautiful frequency. And my loves, like, there's a lot to be said about like who is admiring you right now. Like, and you got, and like, and you need to hear it. You do. It's like, it's why you're here. It's not a coincidence. Like, you need to know this right now. And yeah, there's some responsibility in that, but mostly really this is just about like being able to own the gorgeousness that is you, and the gorgeousness that you are radiating out there. And also, yeah, to like have a, you know, to be awake with regard to like, what's your vibe, you know, because like, people are feeling you, my kylinlights. Wow. All right, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Ooh, the devil. This card so wanted to come out. I can't even tell you how much this card wanted to come out. Okay, someone is obsessing. That's just flat out right. So, look, someone's obsessed with you. What are you gonna do? Well, we'll find out. Oof. Okay, the 10 of Swords. Wow. The 10 of Wands. Jeez Louise. Oh, and then the 10 of Pentacles. Hooray! Okay. It's like, phew, phew. All right, you guys. Okay, someone who's like freaking been through it. All right, someone who's been hurt, someone who knows suffering. Yeah, okay, yeah. All right, your spirit team is saying, my loves, my beautiful, beautiful pile fours. Wow, you really are. Your energy, they're showing me your energy is so good, and so much of it has to do with. I'm getting that a bunch of you are actually people who you've been through it, and you've known pain, you've known suffering, you've known adversity, you've known difficulty, you've known like, for some of you I'm hearing addiction, for some of you I'm hearing, you know, codependence or unhealthy relationships. You've known feeling trapped, and you've gotten out, and that you've gotten out to like, you've come out of the other side of this, like this, and your person is like obsessed with how you've done that, and they don't even know. I don't know like how, depending on, yeah, okay. So for some of you, your person's like in this to the point where they know that this is possible, because you guys are role modeling for them the hope of everything anyone could ever want in this world, and a pathway of like peace and grace and balance and dignity to get here. And you guys are role modeling that you can get to this other side through all of this. However, and this is the thing here about with this 9 of Wands, they doubt whether or not they can do it, and they really want you. I'm hearing for some of them, they kind of like want you to do it for them, and they really like, yeah, or they want someone to do it for them. Like, they're doubting themselves, and this is coming from a place of being in a tremendous amount of pain, and also coming from a place of being in you know, having obsessive, having addictive tendencies, and then also being in some very limiting toxic relationships. Okay, so one thing that your spirit team is saying is that it is not for you to save this person, and that anything that would disrupt your ability to be here right now and to role model like sort of what is possible and the sort of beautiful life that can be created from this place, from being this balanced, from being grounded, and from focusing on a divine connection, from a higher self, from a higher power, from calling in regularly like your higher purpose for the highest good of all beings, knowing that you're interconnected. Anything that would take you out of your serenity okay? That will not serve this person. This person is not in a great place. You are a beacon of light to them for what's possible. And they have all these dreams about what's possible for you. But like their self-doubt and their suspicion, all of that, like you cannot take care of that for them, okay? So you guys, my pile fours have got someone who's really in the thick of it, and you are role modeling the light at the end of the tunnel for them. You are role modeling what is possible. You are role modeling being on the other side. I am so moved by you, pile fours, because there are many ways in which you can't be something more beautiful than that to someone who's in a dark place. I'm also hearing that your kindness toward them, your compassion toward them, your gentleness toward them is crucial. It's absolutely crucial. And do not lose your peace and your balance. Do not get sucked into any drama. Do not confuse rescuing with love or the desire on this person's part to be rescued by you. You can't do that for them. They are going to have to find this way themselves. It is for you to role model, however, and you are doing a beautiful, beautiful job of that. I am also hearing your spirit team wants you to know, just as you have done this and are doing this and are continuing, because maintaining this balance it's maintenance. It's a daily reprieve. It's a daily practice, right? And maintaining that this is not only like the 10 of Pentacles and everything you want is possible for you, it is also possible for them. And that like this encounter with you, and that their focus there, and I'm hearing that they have an intense focus on you, again, with this sort of obsession, that is because they are seeing what's possible for them through you. It's very, very beautiful. You just can't give it to them. You just can't do it for them. You can just role model. One of the things I'm also hearing that you guys need to role model with these people is gentle but firm, healthy boundaries. And one of the ways, this is a beautiful message. Okay, Spirit. Thank you. So this is, Spirit's like, listen up. So one of the ways that we are able to hold boundaries with people in a way that's both gentle and firm is you get them in place definitively and early. So that, because a lot of times upset happens when someone has overstepped or stepped into a psychological, emotional, or personal space of ours that they really shouldn't be in, and we end up in upset because there's a disharmony and it's not resonant. And that upset is actually information that tells us like, oh, I needed a boundary here, that like this person's energy shouldn't be in my space in this way, either personally, psychologically, emotionally, or spiritually, whatever. So get those boundaries in place. See that this is going on with whoever this is. I'm hearing for some of you, it may be actually a group of people as well. I'm hearing for some of you as well, this is a group of people that you've actually moved on from, and they're really admiring that you've done that. And again, it's role modeling for them. But that those healthy boundaries, you can hold them in a way that's loving and gentle, and be gentle and graceful and kind, because the boundary's in place. And without that boundary, then you end up in upset and drama, and that's when things get unkind or get a little messy or ugly. So Spirit really, really wants you guys to get that. Wow, this is intense. Okay, woo! Okay, so the pagan otherworlds, woo! I want to talk to you guys. Okay, these cards are they have this incredible, this like incredibly, I wish you guys could feel it. They have this really slippery coating on them, which makes them feel really great, but also when they slip all around. Anyway, thanks, Shell, for my Pagan Otherworlds deck. It's a beautiful deck. And pile fours, thank you again. Let me just say again, to be admired for moving on from this kind of vibrational frequency into this vibrational frequency is like, I mean, that just makes you guys the creme de la creme. Like, that makes you guys like, I mean, it is so extraordinary. There are people who spend an entire lifetime in here, and then they reincarnate or whatever and spend another, they'll spend lifetimes in this. and you guys have gotten out. Like, you guys have done it. You guys have crossed over. It's amazing. Amazing. I like cannot acknowledge you enough. Yeah, your spirit teams are actually like, they're like whistling. They're like, woohoo, yeah. Like, they really applaud you, and they want you to they just want you to keep yourself, yeah, I'm hearing refuge, I'm hearing sanctity, and that sometimes, okay, yeah, they're saying that sometimes holding those boundaries with people in these vibrational frequencies, it can feel like, it can feel hard to do, but that you are really, 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 really serving these people who are secretly not telling you, but like secretly so admiring you for this. You are showing them how it's done. And then when those of them that get out, or when this person gets out, then they will know how to stay out of this energy by you demonstrating that to them right now. Wow, pile fours. What is it talking about? Responsibility. Yeah, I mean, it's beautiful. It is beautiful. And this isn't like a pressure thing. This is about happiness, joy, enlightenment, like love, self-care. This is a luminous pathway, you guys. This isn't heavy for you. It's heavy for them. This is not heavy for you. So don't you go heavy into this. Like, you stay in the light. Keep it a light. Yeah. Ooh, the Hermit. Yeah, wow. Yeah. That's interesting. So for some of these people, they're not coming forward. They're not asking you how you did it. They're not telling you how much they admire you, because they're really, really in it. But one of the things that some of them are in is in this transitional moment of the Hermit. So they're actually going to kind of come out and meet you where you are, but that it's crucial that you don't go meet them where they are. They need to come meet you where you are. And the transition of the Hermit time is so important. Also amazing, just amazing fun fact, 3 of these readings had the Hermit card in them. We are having collective experiences, that is unquestionable, but also in a reading where people are secretly admiring, it's because they're in the in that night of the soul. They are looking, and you guys as an inspiration, okay, as someone who lights people up, who inspires them, who turns them on, okay, to see something better for themselves, something they want for themselves from you. Like, that is just so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Ooh, the 3 of Cups. Great. So there is again, this, I'm hearing some community, but there's celebration coming. There is some celebration coming. Oh, what a relief. What a relief. Oh, and the moon. Yeah. So this is like, again, this path of the Hermit, this sort of light at the end of the tunnel, like when the celebration would finally come, right? Like, all of that is like, it's a dark path. It's not necessarily dark in the sense of like, painful or brutal at a certain point, because I do hear like a traversing. I hear these people, Spirit is saying like they're moving, like it's happening, and you are a torch bearer. You light a way. You are standing at the end of the tunnel or outside, and they can see you. They are sort of glowing, but you do not go in the tunnel to get them. Okay, my loves, like, they will find their way by moonlight. And it will be such a celebration when they come to you, when they come out, and they have to go through this journey for themselves. They have to, for themselves. Oh, 2 of Pentacles, great. So we have progression here with the 2 and the 3, which is really nice to see. And then although these are different suits, like, this is about really like a material change, okay? And then this is about an emotional sort of coming together and a celebration. So like, really, there is, these people are going to change. They're going to have to change. Your admirers are being called, okay, to embrace that change. All right. And that's part of the ebb and flow of life. You can't, the Two of Pentacles really speaks to that. Like, you cannot rush the flow of energies. You just can't. Oh, and the Ace of Pentacles talk again about progression. I mean, look at that. Look at that. This is the seed of like what's possible, okay? And the seed is just being planted now. And the fruit is like the 10 of Pentacles. So you guys, this seed, like, this is here. Everything is here. And they see what's possible in you. And you are a way shower to this 10 of Pentacles for this person. That you are lighting them up, that they are turned on by you, that you are an inspiration to them. Is like, I mean, their whole life is possible because you are demonstrating a way forward for them. And it is a way forward by moonlight, okay? This is dark for them, okay? The path, and you can see like you've got these like wolves howling, like the path is like, ah! But they can do this. And this is the beauty too. Like, I mean, once they get out of sort of like this self-doubt or sort of like looking to someone else to kind of like do it for them, once they get out of that, the beauty of the 10 of Swords is that like the 10 of Swords is like, this is over. The final sword has like fallen. So they can really move forward right now. But they are going to have to, they're going to have to untether themselves. Now, what's beautiful is in untethering themselves from their suspicions, from their self-doubts, from like whatever it was that was this sort of painful and repetitive. Like I'm hearing like patterns that have been like happening over and over again. Once they untether themselves from that, they can end their kind of focus and obsession on you and how you've done it. Let that light their way. I mean, it's like you guys, it's like you guys are like this little lantern that they're holding, and they just need to carry it with them. And so if that's the obsession for them right now, like if you are that, that's fine. Just remember, don't go in the tunnel there to get them. They will make it to the other side. That celebration here, that fruit of that, I mean, that we've got the ace turning into the 10 means like they're gonna make it, my loves. They're gonna make it, okay? I'm like, oh, I'm relieved too. This is hard for them, but like you guys are such a way shower, pile fours, but a beautiful, beautiful person you are, that you've been through what you've been through, that you've gotten where you've gotten, that you're maintaining where you are, that you have you are truly walking in the sunlight of the spirit now, my loves, my beautiful pile fours. And what a difference you're making. And you need to be here to receive that message, to know that, because they can't tell you. They're not telling you right now. They're in it. They will tell you. There will be celebration. There will be celebration. Pile fours. This is gorgeous. Gorgeous. Okay, the divine feather messengers want to talk to you. And then these readings have been being your guardian angels want to finish these up for you guys, so I promise to get you one of those as well. Oh, look at that. That was easy. Okay. We have the parrot. Let go of others' thoughts and opinions. It's time to embrace who you really are. Yeah, seriously, you guys, you have to get that, like, you have not known the inspiration that you are, just sort of doing your thing in order to have your serenity, in order to be guided yourselves, in order to be happy. It's so crucial. Embrace it and celebrate yourselves a little bit here too, my loves. White swan, the power of divine grace is within you. What am I saying? Like, what was I saying? Grouse, embrace the power of dance and movement to access your highest guidance. Ooh, I love that. Yeah, pile fours, there's something about that channeling sort of your concern or your energy in like healthy ways, like in order to resist the urge to sort of dive back into any of this kind of, I'm hearing like sort of swampiness. I'm hearing like trauma bonding. I'm hearing I'm hearing old ways. I'm hearing like, that there those people, places, and things that you need to stay out of in order to continue to illuminate the way out of it for others. There might be sort of extra energy, and in order to stay out of that, this sort of dancing and movement will be a really good way to channel some of this energy. It's not just all sitting in meditation. Blue Jay, the time is right to access and master your abilities. Do so with humility and control. 100,000,000,000%. Okay. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. Ooh. All right. So the White Rose Divine Love Messages. Want to talk to you guys before I do a guardian angel message. So we're going to get these as well. This is phenomenally beautiful, pile ones. This is amazing. This is amazing. So powerful. Oh, God, this is unlike, this really is like its own reading, too. This is very special. If you were drawn to the other piles, I would say for you, my pile 4s, to listen to some of those as well, because they're like, this is the most sober of all of the piles. So if you want something a little more fun, listen to one of the other piles today or tomorrow too, my loves. Give yourself some of that as well. Give yourself some of that. You guys really do deserve everything good. And I'm hearing like a lot of, in terms of your humility and control, and mastering your abilities, like dance and movement, have some fun. Like you guys pile 4s, you like really do deserve to like do the things that are healthy pleasures for you. So, you know, go out and like have that healthy, beautiful meal, or go to that, you know, go do that dance class, or go, you know, do the things that are just like delightful and bring you joy. Really. I don't know why for some of you I'm hearing like, go sail on that yacht. I don't know, nice one. Yeah, if you have access to that, amazing. Oh, you are my treasure. Oh, darlings, I feel so much beauty, harmony, sweetness, and shelter between us. Yeah. Yeah, it's you guys have no idea like what a refuge this person is taking in the way of being and what's possible, that you are role modeling for them. In the future, you are role modeling for them. My whole body burns at the thought of you. Yeah, it's really like, it's like they're obsessed. I'm not kidding. You guys are this, you're like, they're holding a torch for you and you are lighting the way for them. It's gorgeous. It's really beautiful. Just do not lower your vibrational frequency. Do not meet them where they are. They need to come to you. That's just such a clear message. Okay. Okay, guardian angels. Pile 4, as I always say on kylinlight, sink this into your bodies. Get this message on a cellular level. Type in pile 4, I receive it. When you use your fingertips, puts the message in through your nervous system, up into your neural pathways. Kinesthetic learning, my loves. Prayer, amazing. Yeah, it's you. Spirit really wants to give you guys like alternatives to to diving into the like stormy, tumultuous waters, trying to like pull these people out, because it's just, they need to get themselves out, and that's part of their journey. It's like you can't cut a butterfly out of its chrysalis, because it will not, or if you can, but then it won't be able to fly, it won't have its strength, and you can't do this for this person. They need to come out of it themselves. But you can channel, you can ask spirit to help, you can pray for them, and then you can channel your excess energy again into dance, movement, yoga, like whatever it is. Take like really excessively long walks, you know, like just like whatever it is you guys need to do in order to not get into the fray. Dear God, help me always remember that this present life is but a fleeting moment within eternity. Help me always to remember that this life is but a dream. Help me always to remember that you exist within everyone and everything. Help me always to remember that love is all there is and all else is an illusion. Thank you. Oh my gosh, my super on the path to enlightenment, gorgeous pile 4s. I really do hope you sunk this in. Pile 4, I receive it. And that if you are also receiving my energy and resonating with me, you subscribe to my channel, come be a kylinlight. My darlings, hit that notification bell too so you don't miss my readings. I'm posting a little bit irregularly. I'm thinking of every Friday doing a deep dive, like a deep reading like this. I mean, like, how long have we been talking now? Like, how long? Like, I don't know, like a half an hour. Anyway, my loves, subscribe if you're feeling me. Sink this into your bodies. Receive this message. Really be with prayer. Be with your spirit team. Be with your higher self. Be guided, because you are so much more of a guiding light and an inspiration than you've known. Know it now. Really know this, pile 4s, and know most of all, beautiful pile 4s. What a gift you are. You are so very loved.